Hey you guys, at eFliptronics, we got the LG G3, the Galaxy S5, and the iPhone 5S. Going to be doing a versus video here. First thing I'm going to get into is the design of all these phones. The iPhone 5S has got the metal design. The Galaxy S5 has got the PC plastic design with the back and everything. And the LG G3 has a plastic-like design as well that almost feels like a metal design, but it's not. Overall, I would probably say I prefer the G3's design overall as far as the build of it, but as far as the screen goes, I would probably give it up to the Galaxy S5, mainly because on the G3, you'll notice here that it covers some of the screen. Even though this phone has a bigger screen, you don't get to use the entire screen like you do the Galaxy S5. And the iPhone 5S, obviously, you really can't compare screen sizes. But anyways, guys, as far as the weight of these phones, the G3 and the Galaxy S5 weigh around 5 ounces, and the iPhone 5S weighs about 4 ounces. Screen sizes, the G3's got the biggest at 5.5 inches with a 1440 by 2560 pixel resolution. Then we've got the Galaxy S5 with a 5.1 inch screen with a 1080 by 1920 pixel resolution, and the iPhone 5S, we've got the 4-inch screen with the 640 by 1136 pixel resolution. So the G3, biggest screen, like I said, it does have the best resolution on it. But what I was saying down here, not being able to use the entire phone like you can on the Galaxy S5, there's just more room to work with. Alright, cameras on these phones, the Galaxy S5 has got the best camera on it. It's got a 16 megapixel back camera with a 2.1 front-facing camera. The G3's got a 13 megapixel back camera and with a 2.1 front-facing camera, and then the iPhone 5S has got the 8 megapixel back camera with a 1.2 front-facing camera. Alright, so both the G3 and the iPhone 5S have dual LED back flashes on them. The G3 also has a laser autofocus option, which is really cool. And all these phones do really good image stabilization for taking actual photos, so that's another thing. But overall, we're looking at the Galaxy S5 as having the best camera on it. Processor speeds, the iPhone 5S has got the Apple A7 dual-core 1300 megahertz processor on it. Then both the G3 and Galaxy S5 have the same quad-core 2500 megahertz Qualcomm Snapdragon processor on them. So they're going to be about the same as far as speeds and everything goes. You are going to get a better resolution on the G3, which is definitely something to to consider. But playing games and stuff on both phones, I can't see too much of a difference, obviously, with speeds and that being an issue. The iPhone 5S is obviously not going to keep up with these phones. With that being said, there's really not much you can say about the 5S when you're comparing against these phones. So all these phones have their own cool, unique features. The G3's got some cool features, but Samsung is really, it really has the best features of all these phones. The iPhone 5S has some cool features too, but the Galaxy S5 just really goes above and beyond with some of the things you can do on the phone. Battery life, the G3's got a 3000 mAh built-in battery. The iPhone 5S has got a 1570 mAh built-in battery, and then you've got the Galaxy S5 with the 2800 mAh removable battery. So you're going to get the best battery life on the G3 for sure. I think, and I've said it before, as far as like standby time goes, I would say you'd probably get the best on the iPhone 5S. I don't know why that is. Maybe just using as much juice as these phones because they're so much bigger. But overall battery life and usage is definitely going to go with the G3. A little bit disappointed in how the Galaxy S5 is, honestly. But anyways, guys, if I had to choose a phone out of these three, I would still stick with the Galaxy S5 with the G3 being right next to it, very close. iPhone 5S, unless you're an Apple fan, there's just some better options out there. Anyways, you guys definitely feel free to comment below. Stay tuned for more and be sure to subscribe to our channel.